Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today, we're diving into The Maid by Nita Prose, a delightful mystery novel with a quirky protagonist that takes readers on a journey filled with intrigue, surprises, and heartfelt moments. The Maid is a story about how we see the world and how the world sees us, wrapped in an engaging whodunit. Let's explore the key moments and themes so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. The Maid centers around Molly Gray, a socially awkward young woman who works as a maid at the Regency Grand Hotel. Molly is different from most people. She has trouble reading social cues and understanding complex emotions, which makes her stand out. But she loves her job and takes immense pride in her work. Her precise, orderly nature makes her excellent at cleaning, and she enjoys restoring rooms to a state of perfection. Molly's life has been shaped by her beloved grandmother, who raised her and taught her how to navigate a world that often feels overwhelming and confusing. At the beginning of the novel, Molly's life takes a sharp turn when she discovers the dead body of Charles Black, a wealthy and powerful guest, in one of the hotel rooms she's cleaning. Mr. Black's sudden death shocks everyone, and soon Molly finds herself pulled into the heart of the investigation. Because of her awkward demeanor and lack of social awareness, Molly quickly becomes a suspect. The police and others around her misunderstand her actions and words, making her seem guilty. As the investigation unfolds, the reader is introduced to a colorful cast of characters who work at the hotel or are connected to Mr. Black's life. There's Mr. Black's much younger widow, Giselle, who is glamorous but suspiciously calm about her husband's death. We also meet Rodney, the charming bartender, and Juan Manuel, the kitchen worker, both of whom have secrets of their own. The tension builds as everyone seems to have something to hide, and Molly, with her limited understanding of the complexities of human behavior, struggles to make sense of it all. Despite her challenges, Molly proves to be far more capable than others give her credit for. Throughout the novel, we see how her grandmother's teachings, especially her emphasis on kindness, honesty, and doing the right thing, guide her through the twists and turns of the investigation. Molly is a character who sees the world in black and white, and her straightforwardness becomes both a strength and a vulnerability as she navigates the mystery. Molly's journey is not just about solving the murder, but also about finding her place in a world that often misunderstands her. She is a deeply isolated character, especially after the loss of her grandmother, and much of the novel's emotional depth comes from her attempts to connect with others. As she becomes entangled in the investigation, Molly discovers unexpected allies, like the hotel's doorman, Mr. Preston, and his daughter, Charlotte. They help her in ways she never expected, and through these relationships, Molly begins to learn more about trust, friendship, and the complexity of human connection. The novel builds toward a dramatic conclusion as Molly uncovers the truth about Mr. Black's death. It turns out that Giselle, Mr. Black's widow, had been suffering under her husband's abusive control, and with the help of others, she orchestrated his death to free herself from his manipulation. Molly, who has been wrongfully suspected and manipulated herself, finds redemption in this discovery. The revelation is handled with a mix of tension and relief, as the novel shifts from a murder mystery to a story of empowerment and justice. In the end, The Maid leaves readers with more than just the satisfaction of a mystery solved. It's a heartwarming tale about an outsider finding her place in the world. Molly, through her determination and unique perspective, not only uncovers the truth but also learns to embrace her differences. The novel highlights the power of kindness, loyalty, and the importance of seeing beyond the surface, qualities Molly embodies throughout her journey. The Maid by Nita Prose is a charming and thought-provoking mystery that keeps readers guessing until the end. With its memorable protagonist and underlying message of acceptance, it's a story that will resonate with anyone who has ever felt like they don't quite fit in. Molly's triumph is not just in solving the mystery, but in discovering her own worth along the way. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.